Oh, fish on, fish on, fish on. Yeah, he was just sitting down there, stopped. Big fish, big fish, big fish. I just let him, oh, he's got to have it choked, dude, because I watched it drop to the bottom and then it just stopped. Oh, he's better ball. Big, big. He's going on the way. Yeah, he's coming.
Wannabe boys, they both have come up this morning.
Right there. Looks so huge.
This is how heavy he is, man. They'll hold him up there. Well, there's no way I should be holding this deer right now. Almost that arrow hit it. We go on the video and him drawing back and back. Yes, sir. Didn't lose any of his tail feathers while the other ones were beating the crap out of him up here. That body that's really popped up on camera for us. I came from the first sit at home.
That's a big girl, baby! Yes! Hell yes! Oh my God, yes, dude! What is up, guys? It's Thomas Massa coming at you with another Wannabe Outdoors video. This week we're jumping back to last year's ice season. Yes, there is ice this year. Yes, I've been out once. I just haven't gotten around to editing the video yet. I will get to it eventually, but we're jumping back to last year still. This was early ice though. This was December 2nd last year. So I mean, same conditions we've got now, you know. A lot of the lakes aren't locked up yet. The ones that do have ice only have ice back in the bays. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're on a Hills Lake. We're back in the back of a bay. There's actually open water on the lake behind us, and some of the points that have rocks right up close to the surface. The sun's keeping those rocks warm enough that this lake's still got open water on it. We're fishing 4 or 5. I think there was a couple spots that even had 6 inches of ice this particular day. So anyway, yeah, you should be getting out there, guys. Ice season has started, but I hope you guys enjoy the video. There we go. Another good fish. Oh yeah. Dang, he's taking a little bit of drag, unless I got it set too late. Another nice crappie. That one will eat too. Oh, there's another one down there. Crappie your back. Crappie your back over here. There we go.
pretty little, I think. Next to the other one. It's too small. It's going back. One more down there too. At least one more down there. Boys. Matt. That's 3 in a row. Crappies.
All right, guys, it's time for your rooster tip of the week, brought to you by the Rooster Bait and Tackle here in Rapid City, South Dakota. This week's tip for these bluegills and crappies, my biggest thing is having a rod designated for little fish. You see a lot of guys out there with a smaller walleye rod, you know, a medium with 8-pound test. And they've got this reel that the drag is just way too tight on, and they're using way too thick a line, or if they have a snap on, they're using way too big of a snap. Everybody wants to use a 1/4 ounce jig or even an 1/8 ounce jig, and it's like all the stuff is just way too big. Yeah, you'll get the really aggressive ones to go, but when you've got pressured fish, I mean, we were not the only guys out there, and it's just this little bay froze over, and I think there was 3 different groups of guys out there. You've got these pressured fish. It's really important to have specific setups. You'll see me use my bigger setup. I've got a setup for like big perch, like back East River where we catch, you know, a lot of 10, 11, 12-inch perch. And then that's a bigger crappie setup as well. It can even range up into small walleyes. You know, if I'm only going to be catching 15 inches, I know there's not a chance to catch a 20, 25-inch walleye at the lake I'm at. I'll use that rod for walleyes as well. It's really that intermediate. And I use that because I thought I was on a good school of crappies, and I did catch a crappie with that rod, and that rod just handles crappies so well. But that tickle stick, I've got 3-pound test line on there, on that 13 inline reel. That is my designated perch and bluegill rod, you know, those really, really little fish. So it's super, super important to have a designated setup for really little fish if you're going to target them throughout the year. And that's your rooster tip of the week, brought to you by the Rooster Bait and Tackle.
Matt. Loaded. Huh? I'm not sure. They're getting smaller, but there's at least 4 of them down there. And now they're all gone just like that. Oh, there's one. That one's big enough. Oh, I played with that fish for like 5 minutes. Just for him to not be big enough to keep, I don't think. Compare him to the ones I got laying over there so far.
Here we go, here we go. Come on. Chase me, chase me, chase me. There we go. Feels better. Feels good. There we go.
Oh, baby. A gill. That is a 9-inch gill right there. That's a big gill. Yes, sir. We take those. First freaking drop back down.
I switched to wax worms. No.
There we go. Oh, that's gonna be another keeper, boys. There's a gill. That one's probably worth keeping. Freaking hammered it. Grant, I've got the freaking tiniest jig I can put on, and they are hammering it. I mean, the whole jig was gone in that fish's mouth. Yeah.
We got a little spider plastic on right now. It'd be really fun to update around.
It would be, oh, that's a good fish too. Huh. Some gills moving through, that's for sure. Be cool if there'd be some big predatory fish moving through with them. Oh, fish on, fish on, fish on. Yeah, he was just sitting down there, stopped. Big fish, big fish, big fish. I just let him, oh, he's got to have it choked, dude, because I watched it drop to the bottom and then it just stopped. Oh, here we go. Good thing I got a steel leader on this one, on a long one. And there's another hook jammed at the top of the steel leader too. So he shouldn't have been able to get past that hook. And this is 50-pound main line. He's right under the ice.
Is it small?
No, I don't think it's super small. It's not a giant, but it's definitely ain't super small. Probably, I would guess it's in that low 30 range, high 20s. You know, 28 to 32. I didn't get a great look at it, but just how it's fighting. Oh yeah, you couldn't hook him any better than that, man. Hey, Grant. Oh, look. Oh, okay, that's its top hook.
So you got that choked.
Yeah, he's got to be. Oh yeah, gullet. We might be having pike for dinner. You want to run and grab my pliers?
Yeah, you got my pliers?
This one or that one back there are kind of closest ones. I'd like to touch another one if I need to, but I don't think I need to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good hole. There's something right there that they like.
And choked it.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, there's it. I've been having a lot of aggressive. There's a couple left shallow just
Leave him on while I catch one with the jig.
Huh?
Leave him on while I catch one with the jig, 'cause he's gonna need some surgery.
I was like, freaking grab my rod too if you need to.
There we go. Is that a key? That's too small. Grant, is this about the size I've been keeping, or are you keeping bigger?
I think I have one crappie and one bluegill where I wasn't measuring very well.
That's pretty small.
Jeez, that's how I hammered it. Oh, there's a gill. God, he's got the whole. I almost got to get my pliers out. I do need to get my pliers out, actually. I ain't getting that out of there. There we go.
Hey, flag. It's ripping. Oh, it stopped. Oh, there we go.
He's bending the whole freaking thing. Just hit him, dude.
Just grab him, yeah. There you go.
He got off where he's really small.
No,
He's small.
Still gotta be there, yeah.
Yeah, he's small.
Little guy. Wonder if he's got my rig.
Oh, he got off.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, he's still there.
Oh,
he's still there. Still there. There's too much weight there still. It's ripping. He's not very big. Could be a walleye. What'd you set it with?
That's a pike.
Fucker just keeps catching himself on the edge of the ice.
That's probably my other. I got my other hook too.
He's not as small as I thought he was,
No.
but he's not big.
Good stuff. This feels like a good fish. Yeah, that's probably a keeper. Oh, that's a good fish.
Are you gaming on him?
Oh, holy! There we go. I think that's some shoulders. Oh, there's a crappie. Haha, boys. There's a good crappie. Too bad they don't all look like that. Ooh, missed him. He's gone, but there's another one down there. Nice crappie. Hell of a mixed bag. Hell of a mixed bag.
Just run through some of the stuff I was using quick, guys. The main thing on this particular day was Vexilar. Super important to have a Vexilar fishing stuff like this. You got to keep finding these schools of fish. They're just moving around. So I mean, drilling a lot of holes, which isn't hard to do with only 4 or 5 inches of ice. And then that Vexilar, you drop it down, drop your jig down, and I'm using just the tiniest little tungsten jig. I mean, we're talking a 32nd ounce tungsten jig with a little plastic on there. I wasn't using any bait, just so many fish, and they're fairly aggressive enough that you didn't really need actual bait. But yeah, the main tactic was run and gun. Drill a ton of holes and use your Vexilar to go find the fish. Fishing that like 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way out to 9 foot. I think we may have caught a couple crappies in 10 as the day went on and the sun got up, but right away in the morning we were catching gills in 5, 6. Most of our crappies were that 8, 9 foot range. We did catch a ton of perch. Didn't have any of them in the video. Didn't keep any perch. Kept a ton of bluegills and crappies though. I think by the end of the day we all had our limit. But the GoPros ended up dying by the end of the day. The batteries just don't last in the cold very well. So running mine and Matt's, it's tough to keep them going all day. But yeah, the main tactic was small tungsten jig with the plastic so you can keep dropping on those fish. We sorted through a lot of little ones, a lot of little bluegills. So plastic so you can drop back to them and sort through them faster without having to put bait on, and then just run a gun, find them. That's what we did. Nothing really particular. I like the inline reel platform better. So I have a 13 reel, an inline ice reel, and tickle stick. I like those. Just what I use. But as you saw, Matt was using a spinning reel, and I can't remember exactly what his rod setup is, but it's a little bit beefier rod than the tickle stick is. So I mean, it doesn't have to have it, but I prefer it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you next week.